May 20th, 2015 meeting of the Intergovernmental Relations Committee will now come to order. Will the clerk please call the roll?
Mr. Daniele is excused. Mr. Haney? Here. Chairman Michike?
Here.
Ms. Taylor? Here. Mr. Wilcox? Here. President Adair?
Here. Is there anyone signed up for public forum?
There is not.
Is there anyone present who is not signed up to speak who would like to address the committee at this time? Seeing none, the next item on the agenda is the approval of minutes. You have the April 29th, 2015 minutes before you. This will stand approved unless the clerk is notified of any changes by the end of the day. Mr. Paul Johnson, Associate Planner of the Planning and Development Department, will now give a brief overview of the 2016-2021 Capital Improvement Program as it pertains to the Intergovernmental Relations Committee.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. All legislators should have a copy of the County Executive's proposed 2016 to 2021 Capital Improvement Program. This program has been reviewed and recommended by the Monroe County Planning Board. They conducted one public information meeting as part of their process, and as I mentioned, have recommended this program for your consideration. There is really just one area of the CIP that we want to cover with this committee, and that would be the Information Services Department, which you'll find on page 19. This program is virtually identical to previous years' capital programs for countywide communications infrastructure and countywide ERP updates, two projects that have been in previous programs and continue in this 6-year effort. And that's really all I have to say about the program, Mr. Chairman. If there are questions, we'll be happy to answer those when you get to this item on the agenda.
Thank you, Mr. Johnson. Next item on the agenda is new business. Mr. Clerk.
Referral 15-156.
Moved by Legislator Taylor, seconded by President Adair. Any questions? Legislator Haney.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Does this agreement contain any financial obligations or commitments?
Through the chair, are we talking about the capital improvement program, or are we talking about the next item on the agenda?
I thought we had moved on to the next one. I'm sorry.
Is there any other discussion? Seeing none, all those in favor, please signify by saying aye.
Aye.
All opposed? Item carries. Next item.
Referral 15-168, authorizing intermunicipal.
Moved by President Adair, seconded by Legislator Taylor. Is there any discussion? Legislator Haney.
Ditto.
Through the chair, this is Mike Sayers from the Office of Public Health Preparedness, representing for Dr. Cushman at the Health Department. And no, there are no additional financial commitments.
If we were called upon to go out and do something in an adjacent county, would we pay the staff costs of doing that, or would the adjacent county reimburse us?
Through the chair, we would pay for them up front, and then we would invoice the adjacent county that we provided the services to.
Okay. And the same in reverse, I assume. If
through the chair, that is correct.
Yeah. Thank you.
Any other discussion? Seeing none, all those in favor, please signify by saying aye. Aye. All opposed? Item carries. Are there any other matters to come before this committee? Seeing none, there being no other matters, the May 20th, 2015 meeting at the Intergovernmental Relations Committee stands adjourned. Next meeting of the Intergovernmental Relations Committee is scheduled for June 24th, 2015.